Warning, the following video will contain spoilers from the Flash episode, Luck Be a Lady. If you don't want anything ruined or spoiled for you, stop watching now. Hey guys, Dave here. Okay, now that we got the debacle of last week out of the way, we're going on to the fun episode here, where we start off with the Thinker exploring a woman 3 weeks ago, getting onto a bus, and her life being changed forever. This woman has the worst freaking luck ever, and eventually she actually gets the power to change that luck. So, that's where it all comes from there. Meanwhile, Jesse's supposed to be showing up to Wally for a date. Instead, Harry comes through and hands him a holographic breakup cube and explains just how painful that she's breaking up with him. And it gets really sucky for Wally from there, and he's despondent. And throughout the episode, we also found out that Harry, trying to help with things going on with Team Flash here, he apparently was trying to help Jesse to create their own Team Flash, or Team Quick. And they all made like Sheldon Cooper and voted his ass out. So, Harry is Sheldon. That's kind of cute. So now he doesn't feel like he has a place to go, including back to his own Earth. Eventually, while he's trying to help Cisco and everything come to grips with all this, they figure out, okay, maybe you can actually stay here if you want to. So, meanwhile, he's complaining and moaning about everyone having to deal with luck power, and it's actually just quantum particles, and that's all that this one's manipulating a shift. This is one of the lighter episodes that, lighter-hearted. I mean, there are times that seem more like a sitcom or a live-action cartoon, but it wasn't bad, considering that they're trying to do something a little more lighthearted and not so freaking oppressive like Zoom or whatnot. So that's kind of okay, but it's just, it felt like it was a little much, you know? I mean, season 4 was when Arrow started to go downhill, and although this episode was okay, it wasn't the greatest. I mean, the only thing we really got to pick out of it was we got to see exactly what happened, and turns out the Thinker didn't directly cause these people to get powers, but the 12 people on the bus were exposed when Barry had come out of the Speed Force thanks to a rupture in the Speed Force itself. So just being exposed to it can cause metahumans, and not necessarily speed people either. So now it's just a matter of time trying to track down who they are. So a lot of hijinks ensue. Looks like bad luck starts affecting the rest of the team. Iris cannot get married for the sake of anything. They try to get married at a funeral, and that goes haywire. I mean, like I said, it seemed more sitcom-y than the show we're used to, but at least in this episode, Iris didn't seem like a symbiote, so that's a good thing. I don't know. It was kind of fun. It's just, I don't know. I mean, Jesse broke up with Wally, and now Wally figures that now he's not really needed, and he needs to find himself, so he's going to go off to somewhere else. So the team just lost a member, but if emergencies arise, they can always call for him. So that was something. Meanwhile, hijinks ensue at the West family house. Clarice is talking about trying to maybe get out of there because it's an old place. It starts falling apart when the luck problems start happening. And eventually, though, she figures, okay, maybe the house has actually grown on me. And, the cliffhanger at the end. By the way, Jo gonna be a daddy. She's pregnant. And he's just stone-faced. So, I don't know. I think he started flashing back to his time on Law & Order and was expecting to hear dunk dunk. I don't know what's going on. But I don't know. Please pardon me, I've got a bit of a headache here. Seasons are starting to change. Everything's affecting my sinuses, and it's just miserable. Anyway, it was an okay episode all in all. Hazard, the actress that played her, was cute, quirky, but like I said, very sitcom-y. I mean, or rom-com-y in this case. You know, you could see someone just like her in romantic comedies, just with powers that would eventually kill you if you actually got on her good side. So, well, you don't definitely want to be on her bad side. So, thanks to some ingenious, lucky guesses, they managed to temporarily neutralize their powers. Everything else is going south, and arrest her. So now they're trying to track down the other 12. Next week, we've got Ralph Dibny, a.k.a. the Elongated Man. So, it looks like he may be a cop rather than just a private detective, so this might be interesting to see what happens. So, Let's see how they're going to go with that. Overall, like I said, the episode was okay. It's just, it didn't grab me. I mean, there hasn't really been a great big wow factor for me this season yet for The Flash, and that's sad. It's one of my favorite shows. It's just, it feels like it's trying to find itself. And I hope it does. I mean, it's nice that they're doing a non-speedster main villain this season. And they're kind of changing things up, trying to make it a lighter tone. But it just feels like there's times it just feels rudderless. Not as bad as Legends of Tomorrow. Oh my god, watching that starting to feel like punishment. I'm sorry. But anyway, yeah. It was an okay episode. Check it out. And time marches on to the big wedding that'll be taking place in the crossover. Yay. But at least they didn't go to counseling again, so that's a plus. So, overall, okay episode. It was enjoyable, but not really a wow factor. So, what did you guys think of it? Please like, comment, subscribe, share, pass this bad boy around. And I will catch up with you guys later, and more than likely I'll be doing more roasts in the future. Peace.